Right, Leon Jennings here from Asian Persuasion MMA. I'm here with Marcus Buchecha Almeida. Marcus, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Very good, thank you. Congratulations, big signing to One Championship. Now imagine, although obviously you're managed by Ali Abdelaziz and Dominance MMA, who's got a new partnership with One Championship. I imagine there were other promotions interested in you. Why One Championship?
There was an event that I always want to do my debut there because I know Chatri. Met him last year, and I saw in person how the athletes are treated there like martial artists, and that's what I am, a martial artist. And my first jiu-jitsu instructor, my first professor, the guy who gave me the yellow belt, the blue belt, is one of the jiu-jitsu instructors at Evolve. So for me, it's an environment that I always want to be part of. And to be, his name is Taiko Shinzatsu, by the way, and to be there is like something that I saw like, oh man, that's the event that I want to be part of. That's something that I always want to be. And when I talk to Ali, man, Ali is the best in the business, and he made it happen just like that. And here I am now, and just really excited to do the debut. Let's do it.
Here we are. Now, you announced in 2015 you were going to transition to MMA. Why 5 years? Why now to commit to One Championship?
Yeah, just like you said, 2015 was the year that I was planning to win the awards. In a perfect world, I was like, after that, I didn't have any motivation anymore. So I remember 6 world titles at the time, but I didn't have the will anymore. And then the injury happened and changed my whole life. You know what I mean? It was 1 year just thinking about the recovery, and I didn't want my career to end like that, leaving the place in an ambulance and without my knee being carried. So like I just promised myself that I would come back, I would like fight one more time, and would uh, uh, finish my career in a different way. And then I won 2016, but I still have the will now. I want to fight again. So I fought 17, 18, 19, and I won everything. So man, was a new beginning for me. So that's why I push away a little bit the plans for MMA. But now I was planning to do my last year, but then it started all the pandemic and the awards got canceled, and I realized that I don't have to prove anything anymore. I was fighting to break my own record, but then I realized, man, it's time. So I don't feel the same motivation to train anymore. It's not the same thing. So of course I love jiu-jitsu. It's something that I always will love, but I don't feel the same desire to compete, desire to win. And when you don't feel that, I think there is no really reason to do it. I always want to be the only one to do what's never been done. And I did it. I got my 13 world titles. So now it's time for a new journey, a new chapter in my life. So I think I decided, okay, that's time. Then I started training. My stand-up started getting better. Then I got the call. I gave Ali the call. I said, it's time. So we made it happen. We started working together, and that's just the beginning.
For MMA fans that may not be aware of your jiu-jitsu history and the success you had, tell us about some of the accolades you achieved in jiu-jitsu over the years.
Yeah, I'm a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt. I got 13 world titles as a black belt. I won 2 times the ADCC. I won 6 times the World Pro, the World Jiu-Jitsu Pro in Abu Dhabi. And that's my main world titles, the main ones. And that's it, man. Like a lot of years. Yeah, I think that's was like some good ones. I got the I am the one who got the more world titles in the jiu-jitsu history, 13. So that's my curriculum.
Your accolades in jiu-jitsu are incredible. So, One Championship fans have got a lot to look forward to. So
Yeah, man. Like,
yeah. So you're
yeah.
entering entering the heavyweight division in One Championship. What are your thoughts on the champion, Brandon Vera?
Sorry, can you repeat?
What are your thoughts on Brandon Vera, the champion in your heavyweight division?
Oh yeah, man. Brandon Vera is a great guy. I follow him like since when he used to fight for the other organizations like UFC, and so for sure, man, he's like a great champion, and that's not one guy that I'm looking for right now because like I always want to learn how to walk before I run. So make no sense that I want to say like I want to fight with him, like, you know what I mean? So I want to build it up. I want to learn. I still have like a long journey to, but man, to watch these guys is always impressive. To always inspiring, and he's doing like really good. He's really great, and he's like the champion of the heavyweight division. So of course I always like follow and watch his fight. So man, he's a great guy. He's awesome, and that is like another like a bunch of other great guys too. So man, this event is like the heavyweight division is getting better and better. So it's really exciting to be part of that. So it's great.
Yeah, you're joining a really exciting time in that one heavyweight division.
Yeah, just like you got like a lot of new big names, and I'm one of them, and just it's gonna be really exciting. Next year will be great to watch, like the events for sure.
Do you know when you'd like to make your debut? Obviously, there's this little thing called the coronavirus at the moment, which is putting the spanner in the works. But in an ideal world, when would you like to make your one debut?
Yeah, like I'm planning to do the end of this year, beginning of the next year, but let's say beginning of the next year. So I have plenty of time to train, no rush, because I want to feel good like, of course, before I do it. So I think like January, February will be a good time. So let's say like that.
Hopefully, the world will be back to kind of normality by then. We can see that.
Yeah, man, I hope so too. This is getting like way too long. I hope we can figure out how to solve the problem together.
How's it affected you, your training and everything else, the coronavirus?
Yeah, it really affected because all the gyms are not like really working normal. So everybody's still open, close. So it's hard to do like a good training camp. A lot of gyms are still closed. So of course affected, but thank God not really bad, but just like in training wise, let's say like that.
Talking of training, you're training out of AKA in San Jose, obviously an amazing gym. You've got some amazing people to train with there, Daniel Cormier, Cain Velasquez. How much is that putting you in good stead for your MMA debut?
Yeah, like I was training last week, last couple of weeks I was in AKA training because DC is my friend and he has the fight this week, and so I was there, not helping him, but like more learning. So let's say like that. But of course, I got to train the opportunity to train with him, and it was a great opportunity for me. DC is like one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. He and Cain Velasquez, both of my friends and the guys that I always look up to since 2013 when I went first time there, when I met them, when I went to train with them, getting ready for the DCC. And man, it was great. It was great. Cain was there, Luke, DC, and a bunch of other guys, Kirchman, Diron, and man, Leandro Vieira, their jiu-jitsu coach, brother of my coach, Leo Vieira, and was great. And when I'm not there, I'm training at Ruka headquarters in Newport Beach. with Jason Perillo, with my boxing. So it's been great. So it's been really good.
You've got some elite coaching there. Obviously,
Yeah.
you've joined Evolve MMA as well in Singapore. I guess some of your training camps will be in Singapore near the time of when you make your debut.
Yeah, definitely. Not my whole camp, but of course, like at least 1 month there, and then like 2 months, and like one. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to like split in 3 months. 1 month there, 1 month at California, and 1 month at like AKA. So I still to figure out, but definitely I will go there because I wanna train with, especially the Muay Thai. I wanna get better there, and it's gonna be a great place. Man, they have so much great guys there, and I'm really excited about that too.
How excited are you about the journey ahead, about your MMA debut?
Sorry, can you repeat?
How excited are you for the journey ahead, making your MMA debut? Seems like a good time right now.
Yeah, no, man, I'm having a blast because it was something that I always want to do, and how everything is happening is being great because it's a new sport, and I have the desire again. I'm 30 years old, and I feel like, of course, I am like a white belt in this sport, but it's great to feel like that again. In jiu-jitsu, of course, I know the game. I know like not everything, but I know how it's gonna be the competition. I wasn't really excited anymore. So now for the MMA, it's always something new. So the wrestling, the striking, the boxing, the Muay Thai, the Jiu-Jitsu, it's everything exciting. Every training I got to learn, every training I thought, oh, I'm better than yesterday. So this is something for me, it's priceless because the will to fight again, the will to compete against something, and I'm feeling great. I'm really excited. It's it's a new journey. It's gonna be a long ride, and really excited about that.
How much have you followed Gary Tonan's sort of last couple of years in one championship?
Man, Gary's doing amazing. I think if I'm not wrong, he's 5-0, right? There. If I'm not wrong, his record is 5-0, right?
Yeah, he's unbeaten. Yeah.
Yeah, man, and he got like he's one of the guys that put the jiu-jitsu to work like really well, and that's amazing and really exciting. One of the guys that I like to watch and see, man, like how they did the transition and how it's working really well. Just like him, like Gilbert Burns, Rodolfo Vieira, Fabrício Verdun, Damian Maia, guys that I always look up to, and it's great. So I'm really excited.
How's the getting punched in the face? I interviewed Gary Tonan before and after his debut in Bangkok, and he was kind of joking about, obviously in BJJ, you're not getting punched, about that first experience of getting punched in the face. What's your experience? What's your thoughts around that side of things?
Yeah, something that's not like we used to, but I remember first time that I started to helping somebody to train was like 2010. So I remember when I'm first time that I moved to Florida. Then after that, I got like opportunity to train with a lot of guys. I remember one of the camps of Vitor Belfort. I was in 2011, and then 2013 I was at AKA. So I got punched in the face like for a long time. So of course, but now it's being different because I'm getting not to help people, but now it's for myself. So definitely it's different, but it's something that I'm not used to, but I'm really liking because it's different. So it's a new challenge, but definitely that in jiu-jitsu we don't have that, so it's really different.
Lastly, what can one championship fans expect from you? What's your big goal, your big plans in MMA?
Just like in jiu-jitsu, I never try to like run before I walk. So my 100%, my focus will be my debut, but for sure I'm putting all my effort. I put my 100%. I put all my passion in it, and I'm gonna try to give like a great show in every fight. I'm gonna give my best to do the same thing that I did in jiu-jitsu. So you guys can expect me like always to be 100% to put like a great show for everyone.
We can't wait to see your debut. Look forward to it. Good luck in the next 6 months or so training, and we'll speak to you nearer the time of your debut.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, for sure we're gonna speak a lot.
Brilliant. Excellent. You take care.
Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. I just would like to say thank you guys very much. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, Chatri, for the opportunity. Thank you, all my fans, everybody who supports me, send a positive message, positive vibes. Thank you to my sponsors, Rook and Shoyorol, and that's it. Let's do it. New chapter, new challenge, and let's do it.
Let's do it. Brilliant. Excellent. Thank you for today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.